Good day everyone, this is Raechiel Ann Narisma, and for today's video I will be going to perform the basic strokes of swimming. So let's go! But first, let us have a warm up.
The freestyle stroke, also known as front curl, is the fastest and most efficient of the swimming strokes used in competition. The arm stroke for this is divided into three phases: the catch, power, and recovery. Accounts for most of the forward motion in the front curl. Begin the catch by bending your right wrist and elbow slightly and moving your entire arm downward. Your core and hips should always initiate your flutter kick. Think of your kick like a wave, one that starts in the midsection of your body and goes down to your toes about 200 degrees, just like when you're going to walk. Breaststroke is known as the most relaxing strokes and popular among swimmers because it saves energy. It allows them to keep their hands above water and allows them to swim longer distances. Both arms move in a half-circular motion underwater in front of the swimmer at the same time. Begin with your arms out straight, wrists slightly bent, and fingers pointing downward in a front float. Both legs execute a whip kick at the same time. Bring your heels to your hips at a 45-degree angle, slightly underneath the water surface but not breaking it. Spread your knees out until they are no more than hip-width apart, keeping your knees bent. Side stroke is an excellent long-distance stroke that glides smoothly. The side stroke is an old swim stroke that employs a scissors kick and an asymmetrical underwater movements and is swum on the side. The hand act like oars and do not waste any power by oblique action. In ordinary swimming on the right side, the left arm moves gently in the water almost at rest. Then, when the used arm becomes tired, the swimmer turns the other side and the left arm works while the right arm is at rest. The leg move in opposite direction with legs bent and straightened as they come together. The kicking motion is exaggerated and slow, opening the legs wide to provide more thrust rather than the small, fast movement of flutter kick. Elementary stroke is another relaxing stroke to utilize when you need to swim for longer periods. Is the basic backstroke. Slowly move your hands either up the center line of your chest or up the side of your body with your elbows tucked in until your hands reach the shoulders. Spread your knees no wider hip-width apart while floating on your back and bend your knees and maintaining your heels just below the surface. You can lower your heels, turn your feet outwards with your toes facing outwards and your ankles fully flexed. This is where the catch is performed. Among the competitive strokes, the butterfly stroke holds a distinct place. It has a terrible reputation for being difficult to learn and quickly becomes tiresome. Both arms move in a half-circular motion underwater in front of the swimmer at the same time. Begin with your arms out straight, wrists slightly bent, and fingers pointing downward in a front float. Dolphin kick is being used in a butterfly stroke. Both legs do a simultaneous sweeping movement with the feet pointed. This looks a bit like the up and down movement of a dolphin's tail, which explains the name of this swimming technique. Backstroke is swum on the back as the name implies. It involves alternating curricular arm movements and recovery above water. Movement of the shoulder should lift the arm out, not the other way around. With your arm straight and palm pointing outwards, your little finger should be the first to enter the water. Between the shoulder line and the center line of the head, your arm should pass by your ear before entering the water. Kick from the hips rather than the knees and keep your legs close together. On the down bet, keep your ankles relaxed and your knees slightly bent. Kick as hard and as quickly as you would like. Sprinters may kick up to 6 times every arm cycle, whereas long-distance swimmers are usually ineffective.
So that was the basic strokes in swimming. So students nowadays are much involved in gadgets or technology. They give much time in spending themselves without knowing that it can affect their health. And as a physical educator, someday I would contribute my skills and knowledge to them by conducting a program that will caught their attention and involving them into outdoor activities like free session swimming trainings. Involving in swimming has a lot of benefits that can help a person maintain his or her health. It maintains your heart rate and takes away stress from the body. It builds muscular strength and increased immunity. Exercise your lungs and helps to keep you fit. It helps to burn calories, which in turn reduce weight. These benefits will enhance a person's body figure and more likely to have a physically fit body. Although there are lots of benefits in swimming, but we will just focus on the physical benefits from it. And basically, a person's strength measured from the activities, and it will improve by taking regular exercises and practice. That will be all. Thank you.